So I normally do a much more formal YouTube sobriety milestone video. And if you guys have been around, you know I just had a baby. Um, so my baby's 3.5 weeks old. Well, when I'm recording this. So by the time you see this, she will be 4 months. And I will be 6 years sober. Which I always make a video and I talk about like what's been hard, what's been different, blah 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 blah. And honestly, like throughout the years, it's just gotten very. I feel like I say the same thing every year. And I actually had someone message me the other day, which is why I kind of wanted to like speak on all of it. Someone saying they found my book Sober as Fuck, and they started following me, and they were like, "Do you not struggle with sobriety anymore?" Or do you have just so many blessings in your life now that it's not something you deal with as much? And I was like, oh wow, like I really haven't talked about it in quite some time. And being pregnant, all of the things going on, I didn't even realize like my 6-year anniversary was coming up so soon. And I do want to tell you guys, like, because I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm just like, oh, I'm good, it's fine. It definitely over time has become easier for me, like hands down. And I think the biggest motivation for me that keeps it not being an issue and keeps me not wanting to drink, even when I do see people out having fun and drinking, is like I see what my life has been able to become since I got sober. And I see all the things that I have and the life that I get to live. And I always think, like, is it even worth it? Like, look at how much better my life is since I changed it. Like, none of this would have happened. None of this would have been possible. And one of the most crazy things about it is Andrew and I realized her birthday is April 25th, and my 6 year is May 25th. So I was like, she will be a month old on my 6-year anniversary. Oh my god, the hormones, like, I'm going to try not to cry during this video, but I just want to say, like, it's so serendipitous, so crazy that my daughter will be a month old on my 6-year anniversary. And I do want to share an experience with you guys that happened, here we go, when we were at the hospital. If you've read my book Sober as Fuck, you know that sometimes when I'm in places or I'm in a really beautiful place, in a beautiful moment, something that I realize I'm just like super grateful for, I get overtaken by emotion. I've written about this, and I always kind of stop and pause and I say, like, thank you God for this moment. And I realize, like, I could have missed this is the thing that always comes through in my head. Like, I could have missed this. I could have not been here for this. This wouldn't have happened had I not gotten sober. And Andrew left the room not even, I swear to God, like 2 hours after she was born. And we ordered pizza to eat and for all the nurses on the floor. And while he was out, I was sitting there holding Kat, and it was the first time I had been alone with her. And I was looking at her, and I had that moment where I realized I could have missed this. And it was a very, like, sobering moment for me in the hospital, to really, really think, like, had I not gotten sober, had I not survived what got me sober, I would have never become a mother. I would never have my daughter. And I was literally just in the hospital bed looking down at her, and I was like, oh my God, thank you God for this moment. And I literally was like, I could have missed this, all of this. And Andrew walked in the room and saw me crying, and he was like, you wouldn't have been here for this. And he was like, is that what you're crying about? And I said, yeah. And he was like, think about it. Like, you wouldn't have had her. And that's been the biggest thing coming into 6 years, is just realizing, again, like, the life I've been able to live. All the things I would have missed out on, and never forgetting to be grateful like that. Never forgetting to be grateful for my sobriety. Never forgetting to be grateful that I've been able to get to this place, and to always still encourage others and show them that it's possible for them too. And I know it's something I don't always talk about as often on here now, just because I am 6 years sober. It's not something I talk about all the time. But just know that, like, that's what keeps me going now, is seeing the life I have that I would have missed, and never taking it for granted, being so grateful for my life, my husband, my family, my daughter, everything, my career, my business, my friends, my family, like every single thing that I have that keeps me on the straight and narrow and keeps me sober. So the day I'm posting this, I will be 6 years sober. My daughter will be a month old. It's so surreal. Again, I just want to thank all of you that have been since day one when I first wrote Sober as Fuck. I'm here going into 6 years as a mom, trying to survive mom life right now. As you can tell, no makeup, sweats, like looking like a mom. But I just want to post a little something for my 6 year anniversary. And thank you guys for always being there and always being so supportive of my journey in sobriety. I love you guys so much. Mwah.